Welcome back, everybody. It is your host, Captain Scratch, and we are live. Thank you very much. Welcome back, my friends, fans, followers, family, and especially my members. All right. Lots of people waiting in the chat to get this party started already. Thank you very much. 32 people in here already. That is absolutely fantastic. Welcome in, everybody. All right, I'm going to say hello to all of my party people in the chat. And huge special shout out. Thank you very much to, let me go to my act of kindness wheel. All my co-captains, thank you very much. Michael Jordan, Monique Cote, Granite State Scratcher, Susan Morris, Terry Knippen, and Herb Desmond, all sending direct PayPals before the stream even started. So, wow, talk about a bunch of random acts of kindness already. Thank you all so much. You have been added to the act of kindness wheel. And as most of you know, if you were here last Sunday, we have changed the format to the 50-50 ticket to the Act of Kindness wheel. You can get on the wheel by donations, but that is not the only way. We may have some trivia questions throughout the stream. Whoever answers the trivia questions correctly could earn spots on the Act of Kindness wheel. And whoa, infinite love. Thank you very much. $20 super chat. Thank you very much. You get a round of applause. And some entries on the Act of Kindness wheel. But again, as I mentioned, super chats, super stickers, and direct PayPal donations are not the only way to get on the wheel. Commit random acts of kindness by answering trivia questions, being the first person in the chat to acknowledge if I missed a number on a winning ticket. That's a good way to get on there. Helping promote the channel, asking people to subscribe and hit the like, of course, but not in a fashion to where it's spamming, okay? I will try and acknowledge one or two people that are doing that routinely throughout the day, and I do appreciate all of the new subscribers, everyone returning for pain and prizes, because we're either going to get prizes or it's going to be a little bit of pain, okay? So let me say hello to everyone that's been hanging out. Michael Jordan, again, thank you very much for the direct PayPal donation. And in the meantime, guys, if you would like to check out the official Captain Scratch giveaway rules per YouTube policies and guidelines, I must show these every time I do a giveaway, and we do giveaways every Sunday, so please peruse those. Kathy Servey, what is going on? Harley Smith is in the house. There's Rama. Rama's going to be joining us next Sunday as part of our group. He's going to roll over routinely, so welcome to the Sunday group starting next Sunday, Rama. Peggy Quiones is in the house. There's Heather Nicole. Good morning. Thank you for the good luck. My scorekeeper, Terry Knippen, already has the #1 crown. Look at that. Shocker. Susan Morris, thank you again. Doubled up this week. A $20 PayPal donation. Thank you times 2, or really times 20. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Selena Hellman is in the house. John Wiggins, what's up, brother? Good to see you. There's Katie, Ticket Love Scratch. Welcome in, everybody. Herb Desmond, thank you again for your direct PayPal donation, my friend. Good luck to you, of course. Oh, so many people already here. Carolina Scratch Girl is in the house. It's myself, Carolina Scratch Girl, and Terry Knippen on today's gamble. We have a full book of the Scorching Hot Sevens. We love this ticket. Jovita's in the house. How you doing, Jovita? All right, Infinite Love, thank you again for that magnanimous super chat. Absolutely awesome. Granite State is in the house. We'll be scratching ticket number 19 with his coin, no doubt about it. Got to. That whole method's paying off nicely. Colleen is in the house. How you doing, Colleen? All right, Invisible Man, I see you, buddy. Sending us luck all the way from across the pond from Great Britain. Appreciate that. Sherry Smith, how you doing? Sienna Reese is in the house. Sienna Reese, one of our co-captains and longtime subscriber. Matter of fact, Sienna, I don't know why I haven't done this. Guess what? I am going to add Sienna Reese as a standard moderator. So everyone give Sienna Reese a round of applause. She has been a long time subscriber, constantly sending donations. She's a co-captain. I can't think of a better person at this moment to hand out a wrench to. So Sienna Reese, congratulations. I just made you a moderator. So if you would please help keep the trolls at bay. And there's Riley Ray, Ivy Davis, Bad Bass, Jacob, Kathy Servey, Rocky Tops in the house. What's up, brother? Welcome in, everybody. Zaina Dill, Don Argo. Love seeing the Argos in here. My friends from Michigan. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So good stuff. Most important rules to remember, guys. You must be 18 or older to participate in any giveaways. All right. Cheeky Fox, our friend from Norway. Hey, Miss Astrology. Good to see you. Harley's in the house. Nancy Baxter. Awesome, awesome, guys. Make sure you're whacking that thumbs up on your way in, please, and thank you. All right. No purchase necessary. However, channel donations may increase of your odds of being randomly selected. All that stuff. Winners will be paid out by PayPal or Zelle. And all winners must email me within 24 hours of the event. So by between 11 and 1 o'clock tomorrow is the deadline if you are a winner. Wrath Lord's in the house. What's up, buddy? All right. So that's it for the official giveaway rules. If there's any questions, you can always go back to the beginning of the stream, pause it, and read them again for yourself. All right, so look at this. We got the whole pack right here, still in the plastic with the thing. It is a pack 9, guys. Hopefully it's a fine 9. Let's open this bad boy up. I got this from the Pearl Britain Publix, where shopping is always a pleasure. Now, hopefully they are stocked up tomorrow because I am going to be buying a copious amount of the new tickets. New tickets are released tomorrow, guys. And tomorrow night, we're going to be doing the brand new $30 ticket, the Diamond Spectacular, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern on opening day. So obviously when I set the live stream for tomorrow, I am not going to have a thumbnail of the new tickets because I can't buy the new tickets till tomorrow. So let's get these ripped up. This is the Scorching Hot 7s, though. My favorite $10 ticket probably of all time. It's the only $10 ticket that I've ever gotten a claimer on, so I'm a little bit partial to that. Lloyd Minnis is in the house. Good to see you. Gene Bishop, what's going on, co-captain? Good to see you. Glenn's Outdoors. All right. Thank you all for being here. Itchy Scratchy's in the house. Thank you for the good luck, my friend. Appreciate you as always. Good pictures over the last couple days of your boy and whatnot. I'm not going to put your personal business out there, but I see ya. Knock It Out's in the house. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you very much. Invisible Man says he feels a good win coming today. I can tell you, Carolina Scratch Girl and Terry Knippen would appreciate a good win because they have a 50% stake in today's gamble. Yep. Big week next week, though. We got a $900 gamble tomorrow night. And then we're going to do the $30 book again next Sunday. So I'll probably be picking up maybe 3 or 4 of that book. Yeah, how about those Buccaneers? They're kicking off at 1 o'clock. So, yeah, we're on a time crunch. We got to be done before 1 o'clock, which won't be a problem. Buccaneers taking on the Jets. Rocky Top with a PayPal. Let me take just a moment, folks, and see what we got there. Acknowledge that. Whoa, Eric, thank you very much, my good friend. $15 from the Rocky Top. All right, let's get him on the act of kindness wheel. All right, I'm just going to put the number 24 because we know that's his favorite number. Not to be confused with Michael's number 23. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. Thank you again for the channel support, Rocky Top. Very awesome indeed. Plus, of course, you have your co-captain entry as well. Mr. P.O.'s in the house. Good to see you, Mr. P.O. Thank you again, Rocky Top, for that PayPal donation. Good luck to you on the act of kindness ticket. So while I'm ripping these up, this trivia question is going to be for those of you that have been watching the channel for a while and have gotten to know me over the last 3 years. The first person to put my dog's full name in the chat is going to get a random act of kindness entry. The first person to put my dog's full name in the chat is going to get a random act of kindness entry. I know a lot of you know it. I talk about him all the time. He's the cutest Yorkie on YouTube. That's right. Terry Knippen just barely edged out Dawn. That's right. Buddy McLovin. Buddy McLovin is the king of this castle. He's actually the brains behind this operation. So congratulations, Terry Knippen. You have earned yourself another entry on the Act of Kindness wheel. Yes, everyone, our dog's name was named after the movie. All right, Terry, let's get you on there for another entry. And there we go. We got these tickets all ripped up and ready to go. Overall odds on this puppy are 1 in 3.39. So you divide that into 60 tickets. That tells us we should get approximately 17.7 wins. Black box 000 all the way to black box 59. Now, of course, you know we're going to have some giveaways today, and they're all free giveaways, of course. So, first giveaway today is going to be ticket number 47, and it's coming off of a loser. A random subscriber who has hit the like button will have an opportunity for this $5 $2,500 a week for life ticket. Anything under 50 is yours. Anything 50 or over is split with the channel. You can win up to $100 just for being subscribed and hitting the like. So if you would do that now, that would be absolutely magnanimous. All right. Then one lucky channel member is going to win this $10 Scorching Hot 7s. It's ticket number 48, also coming off of a loser. And since you can be gifted a membership as long as you have your membership gifting set to on, or if you're a current member going into today's live stream, you have been added to the members only wheel. Money Mike says, nothing like cat and giveaway spots on a wheel. Meanwhile, my parents are like, you need to come down here and do stuff for us. You got it, Money Mike. Hey, thank you for being such a great supporter as well. Co-captain Money Mike right there. So co-captains do get 3 entries on the members wheel if you're a co-captain. Anything under 50 is yours. Anything 50 or over is split with the channel. Channel members can win up to $200 if this ticket cooperates. So make sure your channel members are gifted. Gifting is on. You can do that by going to the join tab, hitting the 3 buttons and selecting on. That will give you an opportunity to win a membership if somebody gifts memberships today. Also, gifting memberships is a method that you can be added to the Act of Kindness wheel. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Now, today's Act of Kindness ticket is a 300 times the cash $30 ticket. It's going to be a 50-50 out. You can win up to $200 if the ticket cooperates for committing acts of kindness. Another act of kindness, which I have these all laid out in the description of the live stream, would be retaining your co-captain membership. So things like that. And we will have probably a couple more trivia questions throughout the day. Give you guys some opportunities to get on the Act of Kindness wheel. And Mr. Pio, thank you very much. Just gifted a membership, and congratulations to Wrathlord. So let's give Mr. Pio an entry for the Act of Kindness. Congratulations, Wrathlord. You will be added to next week's membership wheel since yours was gifted and not purchased. That's how we've been doing it. All right, guys, we are ready to rock and roll with the main event here. We're looking for big fat 7s. That's an instant win symbol, 5x, 10x, or the hot button. Channel members do have a hot emoji. If you, channel members want to spam that heart emoji right now, that would be fantastic. And whoa, Infinite Love just gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations to Dennis Tucker, Doggy Doggy, Dundee 420, the Wolf Family, and Persino 7. Thank you very much, Infinite Love. Let's give Infinite Love some entries for the Act of Kindness wheel. All right, thank you very much, Infinite Love, for gifting those memberships. Very amazing of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, I think that's enough talking. Let's get scratching. That is what I am talking about. All right. Let's change that, and let's kick things off with Carolina Scratch Girls coin. She's part of our gamble today. A link to her channel is in the description. It's a $600 gamble. Let's get right after it. Good luck, everybody. All right, this is how I love to scratch this ticket. One big, long swipe right down the middle there, right down the gullet. And let's find one of those symbols or maybe some dupes, some duplicate numbers. If not, at least a match, single match would do. Top prize on this ticket is $2 million, guys. One of these days, we're going to win a jackpot live on YouTube. Thank you, Rocky Top. Channel member for 16 months at the co-captain level. Hit that like, share it out like I did. It's easy, folks. If you haven't subscribed yet, guess what? It's free. Thank you, Rocky Top. Awesome friend right there. Got to meet him on my way back down from Canada last year. Very cool dude. All right, look at that. We had 1, 2, 3. They gave us 4. Niner, it's an upside down 6. 8, not there. 15. 14. Remember, if you're the first one to acknowledge that I missed a number, you could get a member on the Act of Kindness wheel, but it looks like ticket 000 is a big fat flop. All right, again, welcome in, everybody. How you doing, Neil? Sammy Gregory's in the house. I don't know how to get a membership. Been trying for over a year and a half now. So, Sammy, hit the Join tab, and you're going to be able to follow some prompts, and make sure your gifting is on. That is something that you have to do manually, okay? Ooh, breakfast burrito sounds good. I did not have breakfast yet because after the stream, I'm going to make some homemade chicken wings, some buffalo wings, hot garlic, of course, and sit back and watch the Buccaneers game. I do plan on next week's content being all new tickets, obviously, except not for $50 Ticket Friday. So I won't be doing this week's content after the stream because I'm waiting for the new tickets to come out tomorrow. Cannot wait for this batch. I love $30 tickets. No, I did not, Granite State. I missed a super chat. Let me scroll up. I do apologize for that. Oh, Cheeky Fox, thank you very much for that super sticker. Sorry I missed that. Thank you, Granite State, for bringing that to my attention. Let's get Cheeky Fox on the wheel for that act of kindness. And I'm going to give Granite State one also for bringing it to my attention. Oh, tomorrow night's book is going to be awesome, Heather. So I gave you an extra entry as well, Granite State. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I missed that. 20 Norwegian dollars, which is the equivalent of $2 here in America. And how about a 9? All right, looks like we're starting out 0-2. Thank you again, Cheeky Fox. Sorry I overlooked that. It disappeared too quick. The chat's been humming, which I love it. Thank you, everybody. All right, ticket number 2 has got a big old fat white line. Big fat white line like Tony Montana. So here's your next question. Here's your next trivia question, guys. What is the name of the movie in which Tony Montana is? Okay, first one to say it in the chat's going to get an act of kindness entry. What movie is Tony Montana from? Scarface, that's right, Ben. Ben was the first one in the chat. Let's give Ben an act of kindness entry. Remember, if you are a winner, I am going to have to get proof of age. Thank you, Ben. Hopefully you're 18 or over. And thank you, Terry Knippen, just gifted a membership. Congratulations, Desiree. Arise to fame. So Terry's going to get one for gifting another membership as well. Arise to fame. Welcome back to the Captain's Crew as a channel member. All right. Ben, you are over 18, I assume. Good answer, Ben. That is one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Be prepared later on. Those of you that have been paying attention over the years may be able to... I'm going to do a trivia question later. Not now, but later. Think about it over the years. We got a match on 12, guys. Match on 12. See if you guys remember what my favorite movie is of all time. That's going to be a trivia question later on in the stream, not right now. So, and we have a match on 4. We have a 12 and a 4, guys. 12 and a 4, 2-match special. So I'll give you some time to think on that one. See if you can think of what my favorite movie is of all time. Do not put it in the chat right now, okay? It's going to be a trivia question for later. All right, what do we have? 5 and... $10 base win, but we are on the board. 2-match special, 002 on the white line for $10 on the board. What's up, Montague? How you doing? Thank you for the good luck. 2 4s, huh? I missed another 4. I certainly did. Who was the first one to acknowledge that? Who was the first one to acknowledge 2 4s? Looks like Various Dogs. And Kathy Servey has a PayPal. Various Dogs, is that correct? Was Various Dogs the first one to acknowledge that I missed a 4? Can one of... Yeah, thank you, Dawn, for confirming that. All right, we're going to give Various Dogs an entry. Various. All right, and let's take a look. Thank you, Kathy Servey. That's going to get you some entries on the Act of Kindness wheel as well. Thank you for that direct PayPal. Kathy Servey, $10 super PayPal. Copy and paste. Thank you very much. Wow, we're going to fill this Act of Kindness wheel up today. Now, let's see. We got an extra 4. Thank you, Various Dogs. And look at that. We're going to turn that into $5 extra. All right, Terry, so that's 1 win for 15, not 10. Good eye, Various Dogs. Thank you very much. I'm a man of my word. If you're the first person to notice that I missed a number like that, first person in the chat is going to get an Act of Kindness entry. Appreciate you keeping me on track there, Various Dogs. All right, let's move on to ticket number 003 and see if we can go back to back. Would love to see that hot symbol again. It's been a couple weeks since we found that. Only ever found one. Thank you, Leanne. That's the hot. It's kind of hard to see because YouTube makes you do these little tiny squares as emojis. But that's the word hot in flames. Okay, so Sienna Reese says, I must have missed it. What's the Act of Kindness wheel? It's the 50-50 wheel. We're just changing how we do it. So if you want to take a read on the description of the video, Sienna Reese, you can see on the Act of sorry, I was reading something else while I was trying to talk, and that was not working out so well. Read the description, and that'll give you a little bit more context. But we're changing the way we do the 50-50 ticket and making it a little bit more inclusive for everybody that may not have the opportunity to donate. And speaking of donate, look at that. Miss Astrology just dropped a $10 super chat. Thank you, Miss Astrology. Let's get Astro on the wheel for some entries. Thank you, Miss Astrology. We're going to give you 6 entries for that as well. So essentially, you can still get on the wheel the same way as before, but we're giving people some extra opportunities to get on the 50-50 wheel, okay? Trying to make sure that we're in compliance with all of YouTube's policies and procedures and all that stuff. So Just trying to make improvements to the channel, always trying to evolve and make it more fun and more opportunistic and more opportunities to give back. Thank you, Miss Astrology. Again, this ticket here, though, ticket number 3 is a big fat loser. All right. You know, back when I first started out the channel, they were going to give me a warning because I kept saying loser, loser, loser. I'm talking about losing lottery tickets. And they were going to whack me for hate speech and bullying, believe it or not. But when they saw that I was talking to an inanimate object and literally a losing lottery ticket, which is pretty much the definition of a loser, they determined that it's not possible for me to bully a losing lottery ticket. It's not going to get its feelings hurt. It is what it is. It is a loser. All right, 26. Do we have a 26? No, 25 in the cash corner. That dirty 30, is it going to match today? Probably not. Ticket, or excuse me, number 12, that dirty dozen is not there as well. Patty Love Stitch is in the house. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Desiree? Yeah, they were going to try and whack me for hate speech and bullying by calling losing lottery tickets losers. Of course, it was probably something that their automated thing was picking up on, and when they realized what it was, no, I'm not bullying anybody. I can't stand bullies, to be honest with you. Tickets. Various Dog says, these tickets have feelings too, Captain. Possibly. Possibly. All right. Trying to do my chat filter here. There we go. All right. I changed my chat filter to donations on my phone, so hopefully I don't overlook anyone like I overlooked Cheeky Fox a little bit earlier. What's up, Colossal Green? How's it going? Patty Love Stitch, how you doing today? All right, Sweet 16 is not sweet on this ticket. 15. We got 14. Come on, Carolina Scratch Girl. Despite her name, guys, she does scratch Florida tickets. Again, a link to her channel is in the description. Please go show her some love. Subscribe. Tell them Captain Scratch sent you. All right. She's trying to get her awesome channel off on the right foot. She had a nice, huge boom on the old Gold Rush Legacy very recently. All right. Looks like ticket number 5 is also a loser. Yeah, these tickets are bullying me. How about that? You're right, Miss Astrology. All right, Carolina Scratch Girl. Let's get a win here on ticket number 6. Our last win was on 2, guys. There we go. We got a winner. We got a couple of fat 7s. That 7 is an instant win. It's a scorching hot 7, and we got 2 of them. Thank you, Dawn. If you like what you're watching, please hit the thumbs up and give our great host some love. Thank you, Dawn. Don't forget to subscribe. That's how you can get in on the giveaway wheel. And yeah, we're at 90 likes, guys. You know what happens, for those of you that are new, what happens when we get to 100 likes? First, that's a trivia question, guys. What happens when we get to 100 likes here at Captain Scratch headquarters? Every time we get 100, that's right, Various Dogs. Various Dogs says, Price is Right, Yodel. That is correct. I'm going to give Various Dogs first one to answer it in the chat. A act of kindness trivia correct answer. So let's get Various on here for another one. That's right. Every time we get to 100 likes, we drop a Price is Right Yodel because everyone loves it. All right. Let's see if we have a match to go with these 7s, and we're at 98 likes. I think it went from 99 to 98. I think someone just did a thumbs down. It's all right. Thumbs down help the channel too. 28, any type of activity helps the channel. There we go. We're at 103. It just popped up. There you go, guys. Let's scratch this ticket with a yodel. All right, come on. Give us a match to go with it. 20, 6, and 26. All right, just looks like... Yeah, that's right, Leanne. Various Dogs is a fast typer. Now, something that could give you guys an advantage is make sure that you are actually live. If you click off the screen and back on, it could delay. So make sure you're refreshed. If you're refreshed, you're going to be right live and have the best opportunity to get in a quick answer. So it looks like 006. We just had the 2 sevens for $10. So $25 on the board. Yeah, that's, I don't have the jingle them balls, Ted, but I do have the Price is Right yodel. Ted, I every time I go into Ted and he's scratching tickets, I want him to do his Jingle the Bells song. I think it's hilarious. All right. Thank you very much, Carolina Scratch Girl, finding us a couple of wins. And since Teddy's in the chat making an appearance, he's usually in the bushes. He's also one of our moderators. Let's see if Teddy can win us some money. Old Florida Claimers, Ted's in the house. Oh, how you doing, Printing with Emmett? Not too late. We're on ticket number 7. If you're going to participate in any potential giveaways, make sure you go back and read the giveaway rules. They're the same as usual. All right, ticket 007, guys. Let's get a match, Teddy. 21, blackjack, not there. 20, baker's dozen, 13, don't see it. A 4, a 3, and a 24. No 24. 007 is a big fat flop. Eden Global. All right. If I'm going to take away an act of kindness if you drop a number that doesn't match. How about that? You're actually going to probably get your comment deleted and possibly timed out. Please only drop numbers like that if it's a missed number, okay? Thank you, Eden Global. Ticket number 8 is a winner, says Riley Ray. We'll see. All right. No instant win symbols. Thank you, Kathy Servey. Yeah, if you guys drop a single number like that, we're all going to assume that that's a possible miss. So if you're going to drop numbers, give it some context like Riley Ray just did, indicating ticket 8 is going to be a winner. All right, 13. That's just scratcher etiquette right there. Makes me want to scratch. Well, wait till you see how many losers we have, Matt. It's whenever you see a huge winner, everyone wants to go out and buy a ticket. But if you actually watch all of my videos, we do our share of losing. All right, this is going to be a loser. Riley Ray was wrong. Emmett thinks ticket 10 is going to be a big one. It could be. Hot symbol coming. Possibly, Jose. Good to see you as always. 364 awesome people watching. Thank you for being here. If you like watching live lottery on YouTube, you've come to the fun spot. Captain Scratch headquarters. All right, ticket 009. Only got 2 wins so far, and there's a third one. We have number 21 is a match. Channel members will be dropping the pay me emojis. If you guys want those interactive emojis, consider becoming a channel member. Hit that join tab. If you're on an iPhone and don't know where the join tab is, go to the description. There's a link right there to the channel memberships that start as low as $2 a month. And that'll get you the interactive emojis and get you on the members giveaway wheel. All right, we got a match with 21. Don't see a 19 or an 8. 3 is not there. 9 and 18. Single match, I believe. Let me scan it over again. Yep, could be jackpot potential. We have a single match here. Maybe some tall, skinny zeros, small 0. And that is our first WTF of the day. 009 is a single match base win. Single match base win and fake multipliers mean WTF, and that doesn't stand for Welcome to Florida. It stands for What the Florida. All right. Single match base wins and fake multipliers give us a WTF. $10. That's supposed to be for jackpots, not base wins. That's a refund. If you guys want the WTF emojis, again, consider hitting the join tab. That's one of the membership emojis. All right, ticket 10, let's go. Big win, big money. Not by way of instant win. Let's see if we can get a match. 18, 26. We have a 20 and a 6 down in the cash corner, but not a 26. Gamblicious is in the house. What's going on, co-captain? She's going to be gambling with us tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have the brand new Diamond Spectacular. It's a $30 ticket. I couldn't tell you what the prize denominations are or the odds because they won't release that until the tickets are released tomorrow. All right, ticket number 10 is a loser. All right, thank you, Teddy, for finding us a win on ticket number 9. Gamblicious with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Blanket, hello. Good luck, Captain. And 11 is her lucky number. So, of course, we're going to go to the Gamblicious coin. And let's make sure we get Gamblicious some acts of kindness entries for that $10 super chat. Thank you, Gamblicious. Yep, she's going to be part of our group tomorrow when we're doing that brand new $30 ticket on opening day. So make sure you guys have your notifications set to all so you can be alerted 30 minutes before I go live. And then you'll be alerted again when I actually hit the live button. So, all right, ticket number 11, Gamblicious. We have a hat trick opportunity. We have 11 on 11. Our biggest win so far is $15, Sunkick. All right, let's see if we can get a match. Give me that 11. 15. No 15. 25. 29. A lonely number 1. We needed a pair of ones, otherwise known as 11. 18. Come on, lucky 11. And an 8. Nope, ticket 11 was a loser, Gamblicious. Thank you, Granite State, dropping that link. Ted says, Captain, I'll be grabbing all the black box tickets tomorrow before 1 p.m. mini session to get peak $120 worth. Awesome. Good stuff. I really hope the odds on that, excuse me, blowout ticket are good. What is it, 20, 50, 100, 500 or something? I don't remember what the denominations are, but I'm hoping it's going to be similar to the old madness that we had. Really good opportunity to win $500. The old 500 madness. Everyone loved that ticket. Odds to get a $500 win were 1 in 136, which is just about one out of every 2 books would guarantee you a profit book because I expect 1 in 10 on blowouts. You think so, Ted? We'll see what the overall odds are to hit 500. I'm going to check the odds on that ticket before I decide how many of those books to buy, but I will end up buying 1 book at least. No matches yet, guys. How about an 8 and 23? No. Another loser. Only 3 wins thus far. Thank you, Selena. Subscribe and hit that like button for a chance to win. Appreciate that, Selena. All right, ticket number 13. Our last win was on ticket 9. Last win was on ticket 9. Come on, show me a multiplier or a hot. Nothing. 28. Whoa! I just seen something pop up on the screen here. Michael Della Bona. $20 Australian dollar super chat. Thank you, Michael Delabona. Hey, everyone, Captain Scratch late here. We'll catch the replay. Good luck. Very amazing, magnanimous, random act of kindness, Michael Delabona. Let's get you some entries, my friend. Thank you. He's also a co-captain, too. Appreciate the support, brother. Copy and paste. This act of kindness wheel is looking magnanimous. All right. You are on there, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's 50, 100, and 500. Thank you, Dez. It will probably be odds of a blowout book, 1 in 8.97. Okay. So we'll see what the odds of hitting 500 are as far as whether or not I'll buy, you know. If the odds are close to what Madness were to get 500, I'll probably buy a few books, but we shall see tomorrow, guys. No 18 and 21. Holy smokes, can we get some wins? This book is starting off pretty slow. Yeah, I missed the Madness book. You know, when times are hard and you need some content and potential profit, that Madness book would come in handy. You know, and I had heard of people getting multiple 500s in the same book. I was never that lucky. Never that lucky myself. And of course, that's the only ticket that I've gotten the jackpot on. All right, a deuce. We have 3 and 4, no deuce. 12. Hey, there we go. We got a match with 12 right there. Ticket 14 is going to be a winner. Yeah, it'll come in hot. That always ends up evening out, Ivy. That's one of the benefits to buying the whole book. You don't have to come in behind chasers like Itchy Scratchy. This takes out the whole chaser dynamic because you're guaranteed every single win in the book, but you're guaranteed every loser, thus giving you a better opportunity of actually getting the odds. Margin of error is about 2 or 3 per book because those odds are for all tickets printed. And we've also got a 4. So we have a 12 and a 4, no 9, no 21, no 15, and no deuce. 2-match special. Come on. Yeah, that was a good ticket, Ted. We miss it. 5 and... oh, man, it's just another money-back win. Not technically a WTF because it wasn't single match, but another refund ticket nonetheless. So that's 4 wins out of the first 15 tickets. And our biggest prize is only $15. So, yep, slow start, but we have 45 tickets remaining. I'm not too concerned yet. This ticket can pop off at any moment. All right, let's do one more with Gamblicious. Give her a chance to go back to back. All right, no symbols or multipliers. 25. 28. Dirty 30. 4. 24. And a 3. All right, that is a loser. I had a friend buy me Madness tickets, first batch at the 20, second in the 40s, 500 winner on 22 and 43. Whoa! Same book or different book, Sienna? Same book or different book? All right, thank you, Gamblicious. Found us a win on ticket number 14. Again, she's going to be with us tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern when we do that new $30 book. Different books. Okay, good deal, Sienna. New $30 book tomorrow. It's going to be a blast. All right, we're coming up on ticket 19. This area of the book is always lucky when we use Granite State's coin. He's one of our moderators. Make sure you guys go check him out. He's live every Saturday at 6 p.m. Dennis Tucker, thank you very much. Captain just got here. Thank you for the gifted membership, whoever gave it. Had a few people gift memberships, and I'd be lying if I said I remembered every single one of them. Thank you, Dennis Tucker. Let's get you on the act of kindness wheel for a couple entries. All right, Dennis and Dennis. All right, appreciate you, Dennis. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dawn. 459 people in the chat. We got to get those likes up to 200 for another yodel. All right, Granite State, let's get a win. And look at that. The first number we scratched is his lucky 19. 23. Do we have a 23? Don't see it. 28. Got 29 and 30. Double deuce. No double twos. 12. 25 and niner. All right. That is a loser. Yeah, thank you all for the super chats, the gifted membership. Very amazing acts of kindness. So remember that trivia question I said I would ask? First person in the chat to name my favorite movie of all time is going to get an act of kindness entry on the wheel. Name my favorite movie of all time. Those of you that have been watching the channel may be able to remember that. What is my favorite movie of all time? Now, if nobody can come up with it... oh, Dawn Argo, right off the bat. I was just going to say, if no one can come up with it, then I would drop a hint. Money Mike came in right behind Don Argo. That is correct. My favorite movie of all time is Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction, yes. All right. Let's get Don on the wheel for that correct trivia answer. Very good, very good. You guys do pay attention, I will tell you that. I was going to say, if nobody could remember, I would drop a hint. Yeah, good flick indeed. Good flick. So I will have another trivia question coming up later on in the stream in reference to that movie. So if you're familiar with Pulp Fiction, don't go anywhere. I'm going to have another trivia question and opportunity to get on the wheel in relation to that movie. 14 and 1. Holy smokes, where are the winners at? Break out the GIMP captain. I left him at your house, Ted. I left him at your house. Invisible Man says it's his favorite movie as well. Royale with cheese. No, the trivia question was not going to be what do they call a holy sheep shit, guys. Look at all those sevens on ticket 18. I told you when we get around ticket number 19 with this coin, we get lucky. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bold sevens. And 2 25s. Holy smokes, this could be decent. Yep, we got some dupes as well. All right, let's see what we have. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have at least 7 matches on here. 7 matches. I think there's too many different numbers for it to be a win all because we've only got 6 numbers here. But look at this. We have a match with 1. So we got 1. We're going to get these 7s. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try not to expose any secrets. We're going to get the 25s because that's a dupe. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. That's 8 matches so far. Could be a 10 times 10 for a hundo. Do we have the 19? See, the 19 is not a match. 25. We knew we were getting to 25 because we had the dupes. We have dupe 21s. Dupe 21s. Not technically a miss yet, guys. Not technically a miss, but it is dupes. So that's what, 9 matches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 matches so far. Holy smokes, this could be decent. There's the 21 that we knew we were going to get. 18. No 18. And the dirty 30. Look at that. Of course, the 30 isn't going to match that dirty dog. All right. Looks like a potential hundo. Could be more. Let's see. Guys, do me a favor. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe and the like for me. What do we have? 10 matches. Oh, looks like it's going to be a $50 winner. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and a 50. 10 matches for $50. We'll take that. Could have been better. Now, look at this, though. It could have been worse. They could have put 2s under there. They could have really put 1s in. Oh, could you imagine getting 10 matches and it just be a money-back win? That would have been absolutely dastardly. 018 does hit, though, for a nifty 50. Could have been better, but it could have been much worse. We are grateful nonetheless, so we will take that. Biggest win of the day so far. It's still early, guys. Still early. Yeah, now we're stacking cash. That's funny. All right, a nifty 50, guys. We'll take that. Can I get a hallelujah? Thank you very much. All right, let's go back to back. Ticket number 19, Granite State. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, here we are. Yeah, when I saw all those 7s, I was like, holy sheep shit. Granite State loves when I say that. All right, 14. No 14. 15. No, no, and no. 11. Blackjack 21. Granite's 19. Could have made it a hat trick ticket if it was a match. And 28. Not going back to back. This is a loser. What's up, Nashan City Lotto? What's going on, buddy? Trevor Shanake says, I win 100,000 last year. That is awesome. Holy smokes. Very good indeed. 431 people here, 150 likes. Appreciate it, guys. 50 more, and you guys know what's coming. Another Price is Right yodel. What's up, Zach? Good to see you. All right, ticket 20. We have a 20. Let's make it a hat trick. 24. We got 25, 22, 28, 26, no 24. A single 3. We got 1 and 2. Dirty 30 never matches, not even on the last ticket when we had 10 matches, the Dirty 30 wouldn't match for us. That number's going to win me $1 million or more one day. 29 and a 6. No dice. That is a loser. All right. Thank you very much. Granite State, again, check out his lives every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Ticket number 21. Just had to get a sip of tea. I was feeling a little parched. That's one of my favorite words right there, parched. All right, ticket 21. We're coming up on ticket 24. My buddy Rocky Top, a.k.a. Scratch and Wolf, made a wonderful direct PayPal donation earlier. He's on hiatus right now. Joseph, change your coin. Okay, I think I will. Thanks. I change my coin throughout the whole stream. Give my friends that are in the chat proper shout outs. But Rocky Top also started a sports talk channel. He likes to specialize in college football. And good job on my Miami Hurricanes yesterday, dropping some touchdowns on them Florida Gators. No offense to any Gator fans out there. 8. 29. Come on, Rocky Top. 18. Miami has a bye next Saturday, so hot sevens will make me parched. Yeah. What's up, Landon? We're searching for him. We're searching for him. An Uno and a 14. Looks like nothing on 21. So yeah, we were talking about Pulp Fiction, and people were saying Royale with cheese, assuming what they call a quarter pounder in France, but that was not going to be the trivia question I had in mind. This trivia question is, who was the director? Match on 11. Who was the director of Pulp Fiction? Spelling does not have to be completely accurate because his name is a gaggle. Whoa. First one. There we go. Mr. Hammond. That's right. Quentin Tarantino. He just put Tarantino. Close enough for me. Quentin Tarantino. Yes, he is my favorite director of all time as well. So let's give Mr. Hammond an entry. Pretty close there, Ted. QT came in after Mr. Hammond on mine. So Mr. Hammond is going to earn himself an entry on the act of kindness wheel. And we have a match on 11, so we can hit the payees as well. All right, good luck, Mr. Hammond. Good luck, everybody. I really just hope the ticket cooperates. All right, 11, 13, and 8. 6, Uno, and 25. All right, this one is a big fat flop. No, it's not. We had the 11. I even marked it. It's not a flop. It's a winner. We just didn't match anything else. All right, here we go. Hey, $15. We'll take that. 022 for 15. I forgot I marked the 11. What's up, MCH Raider? Good to see you. $15 on the board. Captain, where was Scarface filmed? Probably in Miami, obviously, for a lot of it. And you'd have to do better than that, Riley. All right. I think that's Riley Ray's way of saying, let's do a price hunt. Let's do a price hunt. All right. Let's see what these prizes are along the right side. So obviously with some of these magnanimous amounts, look at that cash corner right there. That cash corner has the jackpot. We will not be getting a hot button or a hot symbol on this ticket. Lots of winnable prizes. They're all actually winnable. Let's see what we have here, guys. Look at this. What's this one going to be? We'll check it out here in a second. All right. Our winning numbers, 30, 8, 15, 2, and 4. We're here for the jackpot, guys, so let's check that one out first. In the cash corner, would that not be magnanimous? That is the equivalent of $80,000 a year for 25 years, or you can take the lump sum payout, which is $1.172 million. All right. What do we have? A 9. No 9 for us. All right, 10,000 is the second place prize on this. Maybe Cat will yodel. I'm not personally yodeling. Price is Right can yodel if we get to another 100 likes. 19 for 10,000. Not there. A 29 for 10,000. One off that dirty 30. And another $10,000 opportunity right here. 18. Not that lucky. All right, $1,000. This would be a claimer, which we've gotten. A 20. We needed a 30. All right, next biggest prize I see is 500. A 24. That would have been nice. That would have pushed us into profit. How about $200? A 3. Oh, right between that 2 and 4. That's a $200 sandwich. All right, let's just go down the row now. Double deuce for a WTF. Not there. Dirty 30 and 11. Oh, $1,000. 25. Didn't see that one. Uno. 28. 26. Single 6. And how about a 5x here? Can we get a 5x beside this 20 and win a hundo? 14. Nope. Ticket 23 was a loser. All right, ticket number 24. That is Rocky Top's favorite number, his lucky number. Ben says that's a neat way to scratch. I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, we call that a price hunt. Now, this is a traditional scratch where you scratch the winning numbers, but most of the time I do symbol hunts. So you got traditional, symbol hunt, and prize hunt. 3 different ways to scratch the ticket. 11, not there. 4, no. 24 on 24, not a hat trick ticket. We didn't have it in the winning numbers. 19, dirty dozen doesn't match. 26, 13, 2, double 2, 3, 20, blackjack, Michael Jordan, sweet 16, and the dirty 30, making ticket 24 a big fat flop. Yeah, I prefer the symbol hunt as well. All right, one more with Rocky Top. And now we'll do the symbol hunt. Looking for the 7, the 5x, the 10x, or the hot. And we got some 7s. We got 2 7s, guys. There we go. This one's going to be a winner chicken dinner. All right, 2 7s for the win. Let's see what else we have. 26. We got 24, 25. No 26. A single 6. 22, not there. A single 2, 4, and 8. All right, so just the 2 7s. Come on, give us more than $5. Hey, not much more, but it is more. 10 and $15 on ticket 25. All right, 025 for $15. Make me holla. And thank you, as always, Terry, for keeping score. She is the official scorekeeper of Captain Scratch Incorporated here. All right, ticket number 26. We have a Tony Montana size white line at the bottom. Thank you, Rocky Top, for finding us wins on 22 and 25. Now, I see Nashawn City Lotto in the house. Let's use his coin. I got a claimer with this one. It's lucky. He's scratching out of Georgia. Yep, that's right. Florida tickets, $3 crossword, which I will not be playing, guys. I'm not doing crosswords. Sorry. Break the bank. We're going to be doing that on Thursday. The $10 blowout and the $30 diamond spectacular. So we'll be dropping some cash tomorrow on all those new tickets. Going to have several opening day book opportunities. Chef PH in the house. What's up, brother? Let's freaking go. All right, ticket 26. We have a hat trick possibility with 26 right there. 14, not there. 12, dirty dozen doesn't match. We needed a baker's dozen. A single 4, 24, niner, and 11. That's another loser. So we have 7 wins logged. The odds say we're going to get 17.7 out of the whole book. So we're a little bit behind the odds at the moment, but I'm not too worried about it. We have the whole book. All right, ticket 27. 13. No worries, gamble. It's just driving is your priority. I understand. 13 and 14. Niner. Upside down 6. Dirty 30, not going to match. 15 and 18. All right, that's a loser. Trying to find a win with old Nishan City Lotto's coin. What are you doing, the $30 book? We're going to be doing the $30 book tomorrow night with our group. Of course, you're in for 2 spots. And Truck and Treasure's in for 2 spots. I'm in for 2 spots, and everyone else has their regular gamble tomorrow. We're going to be doing that same $30 book again next Sunday. How do you join? Asks Jay. Hit the join tab and select which tier of membership you would like, Jay. All right, 15. 1. 3. 20, 22, no matches yet, and 26. Holy smokes, good stretch of losers. All right. Appreciate you, Nishan. Come on, big sevens, I know it, right? All right. I'm sure there's some coins for people that I haven't used yet, but we need a big win. We need something huge, so we're going to pull out the OG Captain Scratch coin, guys. Let's find something massive here on ticket 29. We got a white line, 500 people watching. We get to that 200 like mark. You guys will have earned another Price is Right yodel and my appreciation, of course. All right, 28. We got 29, one off. Dirty dozen, doesn't match. 30. That number. They need to just get rid of that number. 6. Upside down 9. 18 and 11. Still no wins. Thank you, Granite State. Yeah, if you're interested in a coin, I do have these ones available with the YouTube logo. I am out of the OG coin. They're only $20 by PayPal. If you're in the continental US, that's going to cover the cost of the coin and shipping with a tracking number. Okay, I'm not just going to throw it in an envelope and hope it gets there. I'm going to get you a tracking number. All right, ticket number 30. We are halfway through the book and way behind, so that's why we've got to pull out the big guns. We need a decent win. 2 million would be preferable. What's up, Vern? Tammy, welcome in, everybody. Thank you, Sienna. All right, 12. 14. 4. We got a match on 4. There we go. There we go. We got a winner. We can do the pay me. Got the 12 as well. Wow, you guys are on it. 3 is not a matching number, Chewy. Let's see. I mean, I hadn't got that far yet, but let's see. Yeah, Dawn was first to acknowledge that I did not verbally commit to the number 12. So I'll hook you up, Dawn. Why not? Why not? I didn't commit to it in my verbiage, so we'll take care of you on that one. Give you an entry. So 12 and 4, we need more. 12 and 4, we need more. Dirty 30. Holy shit, the 30 matched, guys. And I just said we should throw that number away. Gamblicious says, you're not doing the normal $20 group book? No, that's why. Gamblicious, I'll talk to you about that after the stream. Yeah, this is a hat trick ticket on number 30. Holy smokes, you're right, Miss Astrology. Wow, who would have thought that? The stars must be aligned on this one. I don't think I've ever seen a hat trick ticket on the number 30. Jeez. 28 is another match. That's a 4-match special. 1, 2, 3, 4-match special so far. I prefer 5 matches. Let's see. And a single 8. All right. Maybe it's 10, 20, 30, 40, or a bunch of 25s. It could be a hundo. No, 5, 10, 15, and 20. It's a $20 double up win. We'll take it. All right, 030. A hat trick win. $20 on ticket 30. Gamblicious, you know we're doing a $30 book tomorrow. That's why you sent the extra $100 for the last spot. You're a mess, Gamblicious. You are a mess. I know, 30 on 30 and a hat trick to boot, Invisible Man. Man, we could get a jackpot in this book. All right, ticket number 31. See if we can get our first back-to-back of the day. We're behind the odds, so it's definitely possible. All right, I don't need any more 30s. I think the 30 has used up all of its luck. Yeah, we did the normal gamble plus 3 extra $100 spots, which was you, Truck and Treasure, and me. So that way nobody was compelled to spend more than what their budget was, Gamble. It's just the extra 3 spots were optional. All right. Yeah, it's the magic golden coin. That's right, Margarita. All right, 20 and 15. Not there. 29. Little sandwich action. 6. 1 and 19. Can't even buy a back-to-back today. I am joined to you, but I'm trying to do the monthly paid membership. Okay, so I assume you're on iPhone, Jay. If you go to the description, I put a link there. I actually set that to be a default setting. Hey, NorCal. If you go to the description of the live stream, however you navigate there, and click that link, there's a link to my channel memberships. Okay? Maybe that'll help. I try to make things as easy as possible, but depending on what type of device you're watching on, I can't necessarily walk everyone through it because some people are watching on phones, tablets, televisions, computers, different, they could be Android, could be Apple. There's no way for me to personally navigate you through it. All right, 21, 2, and 15. So what I do is I just drop a link to my channel memberships in the description. So however you get to the description, should be able to figure it out from there. 16, 8, and an Uno. All right, we're going to have to do some cash corner luck. Itchy Scratchy says, I'm watching on my LG refrigerator. Oh my God, dude, you kill me. All right, ticket number 33, guys. All right, we have 128. I can actually picture you. I can actually visualize you sitting in a chair in front of your refrigerator watching that way. Because you are silly like that. All right, 1, 28, 26, 22, 21, and 20. All right, let's go. 18, 3, 8, 15, dirty 30, 6, and 23. Now that one had my attention because we had so many damn 20s down here. Not there though. 4, deuce, 16, 24, 19, 11, 14. Come on, Cash Corner, give us something. 25, another 20, but not a matching one. Loser. 5 likes away from a yodel, y'all, says Bad Bass. That's right. Maybe people don't like the Price is Right yodel. I didn't know you were going to combine the group plus 309, says Gamblicious. So it's a $900 gamble tomorrow, Gamblicious. And so our normal gamble is $600. Everyone rolls over $100. Well, with a full book of $30 tickets, that's $900. All right. Yeah, we'll talk later. We'll talk later because you are confused as shit. But I love you. All right. Ticket 34, guys. Let's get it. All right. No symbols, no dupes. 20. 2. Uno. 21 blackjack. 26 and a 4. All right, that's another loser. Ryan says, what the most you win? So far, our biggest win today is $50. And we have reached 200 likes. So ticket number 35, we're going to scratch with a side of yodel. Thank you, everyone. 200 likes. All right, let's get it. Oh, and we have a winner. We got a big fat 7 right there. The yodel brought out the win. There we go. Tyler says, I think you had 4 on the last one. So on the last one, we did have 4 as a winning number, but we did not have a 4 going down the strip. We had a 14 and a 24, but not a single 4. All right, 25. We do have the 7 for an instant win. Whoa, Heather Nicole, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the sergeant level. Thank you. And we do have 2 13s right beside each other. This whole section is winners. That whole section is a winner. Thank you for becoming a channel member at the sergeant level, Heather. Yeah, we have dupes. That baker's dozen times 2. 18. 4. 13. We knew we were getting the 13. 28. So 3 match special. I want another one. And how about a 6? You don't always get what you want. Couldn't figure. So is there not a link there when you go to the description, Heather? Because when I pull my description of the video down, the very first thing is a link that says https://www.youtube channel blah blah blah, and it's a link right there at the top of the description. Can't do it from an iPhone, have to do it from a laptop. Wow, iPhones are stupid. All right, we have 3 matches, guys. Ticket 35 is a winner. Let's do them all. Hey, look at that. Little 5, 10, 5 action for another $20 holla. There we go. There we go. That's why you shouldn't use anything Apple, says Dill. I like it. 035. I've always been an Android person. It's kind of like, you know, people that use Apple love Apple, hate Android. People that use Android hate Apple. I mean, there's worse things that people can argue about, but whatever you like. Some things have better options than others. I've just always been I like the Samsung phones. I've always been a Samsung fan. So it says, if you was to join as a member on the co-captain, it says free coin after 4 months. Would I need to pay for postage, especially out of the U.S.? The answer is no. I have shipped internationally, and I do hold that. Like, I sent Michael Delabona a coin to Australia after he was 4 months as a co-captain. So I will ship internationally if you're a co-captain for 4 months. So short answer is yes. And I do need to add Heather to the members wheel because she did a purchased member. Now that reminds me, Heather. There we go. You are on the members wheel, Heather. Thank you very much. All right. Ticket number 36. Let's see if we can go back to back, and then we'll swap out coins again. All right. There we go. Come on. Let's go back to back. Where's those hot? We haven't seen a multiplier yet today. We have had all nothing but sevens. 4. The dang multipliers have been discriminating against us lately. 12. What about 12? 12 isn't a number here, Michael Thomas. What's 12? 12 is not a winning number yet. We're not on ticket 12, so I don't know what your context of 12 is, Michael Thomas. What's up, Issue and her Essa? Thank you, Itchy. All right, 19. No 19. 18. If you just drop a random number, I'm going to assume that that's a missed number, and that's not the case. 21. Nothing on ticket 36. That is a loser. Yeah. So it is possible that that person might be lagging and might not be live where we're at right now. So that could be an explanation. All right. Let's swap out coins. Who else is in the chat? And I haven't used their coin yet. I know. The wonderful Sienna Reese, our newest moderator. Let's give her a shot with her Sienna Reese, West Virginia lottery coin. Come on, Sienna. Find us a win. Now David's dropping 12. Guys, just a general, make sure you guys are refreshed. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be live with us. And those numbers could be relevant. All right. Ticket number 37. Let's see if we have a match. Dirty 30. Holy sheep shit. Twice in the same book. Holy smokes. That number is hot today. Oh, we have dupes. The number 12 is dupes. So, again, if you guys just write a number by itself, it's not going to give me any context. So don't be afraid to type out a couple extra letters to let me know what that means. Because if you just write 12, they were all saying 12. Yeah, I know. So we have dupes 12. Just put dupes 12 then. Because if you just write 12, then I'm going to assume I missed the number 12. Otherwise, put a little context with your number there. Lazy typers. All right, we have an 11. We have an 11 as well. There we go. So 4 matches thus far. A single one. 18. 26. That's a 5th match. I like when we have 5 matches. 5 matches is fantastic. Yeah, I know. Dirty 30's hooking us up today. I might have to start picking on 40 again. And a 12. We knew we were getting the 12. So we have a 5-match special on ticket 37. Again, if you're having a good time, don't forget to subscribe. 5, 10, 15, 20, and that is a $25 holla on ticket 37. 26 is dupes. You're right. That's a $30 win. Let's see. Who was the first person to put 26 dupes? Who was the first person that put 26 dupes? Let me see. Dupes 26. Jane just said 26, but didn't put dupes. Mr. Hootie said sup 26. Tony Jones. Tone Jones. I'm going to give Tone Jones. Tone Jones. You're going to get an entry on the Act of Kindness wheel. You were the first person to actually put 26 dupes. So I had to hook someone up. It looks like Tone was the most appropriate one that was of proper context. All right, ticket 37 is a $30 winner. 037, $30. Would the moderators agree with that assessment? All right, 30 bucks. All right, now we're moving. Now we're moving. Couple decent wins. 30, 35, and 37. 20, 20, and 30. We'll take that. All right, ticket number 38. Oh, we got another win. Our first back-to-back of the day. Look at that. We got another 30. It's lucky today. What's happening, John Marks? Good to see you. Pay me, pay me, pay me. We need some multipliers, though, today. 20. No multipliers yet. No money bet or no hot button either. 19. Come on, Sienna. Getting us our first back-to-back win. A deuce. A 15. And a 12. We have a 12 as well. So a 7 and a 12, guys. 7 and a 12. What's up, Rosebud? Azisha. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I acknowledge the 12, Sienna. All right, we got 5 and $10 money back win on 38. So back to back. It's 37 and 38. $10 only on this one. All right, and that was our 11th win. Again, the odds say we're going to get 17.7. We'll find out. Sienna's 12 has been hitting today. Yeah. And remarkably, that 30 has not been worthless. All right, let's go 3 in a row, guys. 3 in a row. All right. A deuce. No deuce. 29. We got 28 and 30 for a 29 sandwich. 25. 26. Single 6 and Granite's 19. They're not going to give us 3 in a row. Ryan is putting 24. That's not a match. And Tage is putting 15. That's not even a winning number. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. That's a loser. All right. Thank you very much, Sienna, finding us back-to-back wins. All right. Who else is in the chat? And I haven't used their coin yet. In the meantime, I'll go to the coin that I do have available. If you guys want one, shoot me an email at therealcaptainscratch@gmail.com. It's therealcaptainscratch@gmail.com if you want a coin. All right. Ticket number 40. Let's go. Mr. Simics, 22. All right. If you guys are just dropping random numbers, my moderators are going to time you out. Okay. 1 and 21. Don't be a troll. 9. 8. 2. And 26. Looks like ticket 40 is a loser. 8675309. Yep. Good old Tommy Two-Tone. Ticket number 41. All right. Man, where are the multipliers at today? They are hiding. What's up, James Boyd from Delaware? How's it going up there? 13, the old baker's dozen, not matching. 23, Michael Jordan, retired, not there. 12. 29. 15. No 29, no 15, and 25. Man, another loser. Yeah, Ivy, they have been hiding from us. Last couple of books that we did of 10,000 a week for life, we did not get one multiplier in the course of 2 books. However, we did find one money bag, but not one multiplier today either so far. How's Florida? Florida is awesome. Florida would be even better if they dropped a $2 million prize on this ticket for us. All right, ticket number 42. Last win was on ticket 38. We're looking for our 12th win of the book. A single 1. 18. Biggest win is only $50 so far. 3. 8. Gambalicious says, I had to park next to a bull wagon last night. Now I keep smelling poop. 11. There's Gambalicious's number, too. And 19. No 19. That's a loser. There's old Truckin' Treasure. Trucking from New Mexico to California. Whoa. Yeah, we've been talking about that Velvet Squeeze. I trash talked the number 30. One day it's going to make me rich. These are $10 tickets today, T Negafuzz. $10 tickets. Tomorrow we're doing $30 tickets. The entire book. It's going to be a $900 gamble. So again, make sure you're subscribed with your bell notifications set to all, especially if you are not in the Eastern time zone, because all my time references are Eastern Standard Time, aka New York time, Florida time. And if you want to be on time, just hit the bell notification. You'll be alerted whenever I drop videos, shorts, go live, all that stuff. No matches on ticket 43 yet. 1 and 14. Man, this book is kind of slow today. What's up, Mike OG? Good to see you. All right. Ticket number 44. Our last win was on 38. This one should be decent. I'm calling a win on this one, guys. I know you guys like to predict wins, but I'm predicting a win on this one. If we do, it's going to have to be by way of number match. No instant wins on here. Oh, Mike, we could always be doing better on the tickets, I tell you that much. 14. Sandwich action between 13 and 15. 6. Dirty 30's been matching. 16. 8. And 11. I was wrong. That's a loser. Thank you, Truckin' Treasure, for the act of kindness. Let's give you some entries on for the 50-50 ticket. Thank you very much, Truckin' Treasure. All right, let's put some TTs on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Thank you very much, Truckin' Treasure. You know, this coin ain't cutting it. Let's use Truckin' Treasure's coin. All right. Matter of fact, let's use his OG coin. That was his original coin when he first started his channel. Thank you again, Truckin' Treasure, for that super chat. Appreciate it. Good luck to you. Yeah, this one, it's pretty safe to say this one should win since our last win was on ticket 38. But again, there's no promises. The only guarantee is that you cannot win if you don't play. All right, 6. Not there. An upside down 9. 14. 8. We needed 18. 26. Everyone's going to be predicting a winner until we get a winner. We've had so many damn losers in a row. 28. We got 29 and 30. And sweet 16. Holy sheep shit. That's another loser. Yeah. So I think the next one's going to win. This is getting repetitive. Ticket number 46. And really, the odds on this ticket are pretty good. 1 in 3.39. We haven't had a win since ticket 38. We're on 46. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. We should. I'm predicting that we're going to get some back-to-backs. And holy sheep shit, guys. There's the multipliers. They came out in droves on this ticket. We got a couple of them. And I got a speed bump under the ticket. Right here, causing a little bump on the top. But look at that, 5x, guys. I love when we get multiple multipliers on the same ticket. That's usually a good thing. I would venture to guess that this is going to be at least a $50 win. Hopefully more. You guys see any dupes with that? A couple of 5x's though. Thank you, Sarah. Good luck from Scotland. Thank you. Let's get Sarah on the wheel for an act of kindness. Thank you very much, Sarah. All right. Let's see if we got a match to go with these multipliers. Thank you, Truckin' Treasure, finding us the first multipliers of the book. Oh, man, 500 on each. That would be sick. That'd be a nice $5,000 win. But I don't think there's a $5,000 prize on this. Now, if they did 5 times 1,000, we do have a $10,000 prize option on this puppy, and that's the second place prize. All right, 11, 1, and 20. 19. Could you imagine? 5 times 1,000 twice? That would be freaking sick. I might drop some F-bombs for that. And 6. All right. Come on, big money, guys. Smash those likes, hit the subscribes, all that stuff. Let's get something magnanimous right here. 5 times. It's small zeros. 5 times 5 for 25. This is going to be another $50 holla. We'll take that. Thank you very much. That ties our biggest win. That's our second 50 of the day. So 046 hits for a nifty $50. 5 times 5, twice. Mike says, I had 3 multipliers last night on a $3 ticket and won $100. Yeah, when you get multiple multipliers on a ticket, that is always a good thing. All right, ticket number 47, guys. 12 tickets remain. We go to black box 59 because Florida starts with ticket 0. And this should be a pretty exciting final 12 tickets because the odds say we should get 5 more wins. All right. We're way behind the odds right now. So we should get a good cluster of wins coming up. Either that or we didn't get the odds today. All right. 18 and 22. 18 and 22. 25. Then we have the giveaways coming up right after. Yep, I gotta up my pace a little bit or I'm gonna be late for the Buccaneers game. 23. But hey, if I have to stop and acknowledge acts of kindness, so be it. That is a loser. All right. Ticket number 48. Come on, big money, no whammies. 22, the double deuce. Don't see 22. 20. 14. Sweet 16. 11 and 2. 48 is a loser. Space Taco in the house. What's going on? All right, ticket number 49. Knock It Out must not be live with us. All right, come on. More multipliers would be good. 1, 26, Blackjack 21, Gamblicious is 11, 8 and 15. Another stinking loser. Oh, 26. Did I miss a 26? I sure the hell did. Who said it first? Ben? Ben, thank you, Ben. Ben's going to get an act of kindness entry. Thank you, Ben. All right, we have a winner, guys. Pay me, pay me, pay me. We do not have 27, though, Riley. That might be a typo. And it's a single match base win. We found a WTF. You can spam that emoji. WTF 049 for $10. Now, of course, I would, if let's say in theory, you guys did not bring that to my attention and I overlooked it, we would have gotten it because I scan every single scan every single ticket. So if there was a case where we missed something, it would be caught during the scan phase of my day. I'll be scanning these tickets while I'm watching the Buccaneers game. All right, ticket number 50. All right, let's go back to back, guys. We should get 4 wins if we're going to get the odds. 4 wins coming up. Let's see. Might get back to backs. 20. 24. 21 and 15. Let's see if I can not miss any more numbers. 2 and 6. No and no. Looks like 50 is a loser. Yep, Buccaneers have the Jets today. All right, ticket 51. Any Jets fans out there? Any Jets fans in the chat? New York Jets? They haven't won the Super Bowl since Joe Namath was the quarterback. Okay, C Gamblicious says, I scanned a ticket yesterday, missed $15. How many in a book? There's a total of 60 tickets, Merrick. Let's see. Jonathan the King says he's a Jets fan. Well, sorry, you guys are probably going to lose today. I believe the Jets are winless at this point, right? Vontice is a Falcons fan. James likes the Lions. I Press Your Luck was my favorite game show growing up as a kid. I loved the whammies. Loved the whammies. Of course, you guys know that because I say that all the time. All right, 20 and 13. So ticket 51 is a loser. J Money Money figured it out. He just became a sergeant, guys. Thank you, J Money. Let's get Jay Money on the members wheel. Thank you, Jay. You're going to have a chance at today's membership ticket. Thank you very much. Appreciate the channel support. All right, guys. Thank you, Truck and Treasure, finding us a magnanimous win. Now my lucky number is 52. However, I'm not going to use that ticket. We need a little Buccaneers luck, and this is the coin I started my channel with. So let's use the Buccaneers coin on ticket number 52. Let's manifest a big win, guys. Big win coming up right here. Ticket number 52. Go Bucks today. Bam. And bam. Let's go. 15. Come on, 15. Where are you at? 29. Hopefully the Buccaneers don't do a whammy today. A deuce. Yeah, they might drop a deuce on the field. 28. Single 8 and 12. Oh boy. Hopefully that's not a sign for later. That was a loser. Yeah, the Buccaneers, baby. And the Miami Hurricanes. Those are my two teams. And as of this moment, both of my teams are undefeated. Put a whooping on the Gators last night. All right, ticket 53. Come on. Let's get it. Yeah, back before I had my own coin design, this is what I started off on the channel. Have you won more than you've lost with scratch-offs? No, Walter. On average, you're only going to win about half your money back. Unless you've hit a substantial win, you're always going to lose. The odds are set that way. The floor lottery is going to make its money, believe me. And 14. Nothing on ticket 53. Thank you, Leanne. It was actually sent to me by the Buccaneers organization for being in law enforcement. I was a season ticket holder, and when I canceled my season tickets, because all of the home games were on days that I had to work, and I wasn't about to ask for that many days off, I stopped my Buccaneers season tickets. All right, let's see. What coin do I want to use now? Who haven't I used? Let's use Melissa Vaughn. Melissa Vaughn just popped into the chat. Let's finish this book off with her lucky dog tag. Now, if Tower Scratcher pops in, we'll do the black box special with his, of course. Come on, Melissa, find us some money. She's going to be part of our group tomorrow night. She's in on our new $30 book gamble. Let's find something big, Melissa. 15. We are way behind the odds, guys. Only 13 wins. Something magnanimous needs to happen at the back of this book. 30. 20. Maybe we just didn't get enough likes today. Likes bring luck. We've been determining that through the course of this channel. Every time we hit a bunch of likes, we do better on the tickets. All right, that looks like another stinking loser. Odds on this ticket are 1 in 3.39, Sarah. So that means out of every 3.39 tickets, only one of them is going to be a winner. All right, ticket number 55. Let's get it. Bam, this one's going to win. We have a 7 up top. We have a 7 up top. You guys can hit the pay me emojis now. Shoot me an email, James Boyd, if you want to send me a coin. Shoot me an email at therealcaptainscratch@gmail.com. Therealcaptainscratch@gmail.com, and we'll coordinate that. All right, 29. Not there. 24, but we do have a winner. Sweet 16. Don't see it. 14. 12. And 11. All right, just the 7. Just the 7. Thank you, Terry. That is... Christian says, you misses 24. You misses 24. The 24 is not a matching number, dude. Christian could be male or female name, I guess. Sorry if I misgendered you. But 24 is not a match. All right, single 7. What do we have? $20. Double up. There we go. There we go. All right, 055 is $20. Ivy says, they saying you missed 24 on the last one. No, I didn't, because 24 wasn't even a winning number on the last one. All right, there we go. $20 on ticket 55. That helps. Anytime the win is more than the face value of the ticket, that's a good thing. All right, ticket number 56. What is the money count? Thank you. Terry will be dropping that score in just a moment. She usually updates the score after every win. All right. We have another win right here. We go on back to back. There we go. We're at 285 out of 600. 250s are the biggest wins. 14 wins logged. Terry is right on the money. This is our 15th win. And I told you we should get a good cluster of wins at the end here based off of what the odds are and how many wins we've logged. So here we go. 12. No 12. 14 is a match. So we have the 14 and the instant win 7. 6. On average, when you buy a book, you should expect to lose half your money. Every once in a while, you will get a profit book, but the expectation should be that you lose half your money. Don't expect that if you buy a whole book, you're going to hit big. I do 3 books a week. I can tell you from personal experience. All right, so we have a 7 and a 14, guys. Hopefully it's more than $5. 5 and 15. Hey, look at that. There's a nice another little $20 pop on 56. So that's back-to-back $20 wins on ticket 55 and 56. 20 and 20. That gives us 15 wins, which means we are now within the margin of errors of 2 or 3 wins and losses per books. No, Florida has no guarantees. No guarantees. There are a couple of tickets that do have a certain guarantee factor to them. For example, the $30 300 times the cash ticket, you will get a $100 winner in every book. So there are guarantees of that nature, but no guaranteed minimums. So do you make up the money via lost books through your live videos? A portion of it, yes, Sarah. But overall, I do still take a loss. I'm not, and I do still have to work a full-time job, by the way, guys. I am not independently wealthy or anything like that. And look at that. We have 15 wins. We are over half of our money back. 305 back out of 600. Ted says the Florida guarantee is that you will be angry and frustrated. Now, being that we had two $50 winners, which is not normal, we may not get the odds today because they gave us a couple of bigger wins. All right. All right. 30, 19, and 13. 30, 19, and 13. Don't see any of them. 11, not there. 4. So a lot of times if you don't get the odds, they'll have thrown you a couple of bigger wins, but it's typically going to be halfback. All right, looks like a loser to me. We have 2 tickets left, and they both have to be winners if we're going to get the odds. But like I mentioned, we are within the margin of error. Oh yeah, it was actually a couple books ago, Ivy. That one was insane. We had what, $200 or $300 winners, a $200 winner, a $1,000 winner. It was absolutely bonkers. We called that a unicorn book. All right, ticket 58, guys. Here we go. Tower Scratcher, are you here? We do have a win, guys. I see a 7. We have a win, so we could still get the odds in theory. This is going to be our 16th win. The odds say 17.7, so we can't get the 0.7. But we have 2 7s, instant win symbols. All right, I'm going to say, if Tower Scratcher is in the chat, say something now so I know whether or not to switch to your coin. Sarah, MCH Raider, and Julu both say, and Sean say 2 7s. We know this, guys. That's the instant win symbol. It's an instant win symbol, guys. Yeah, we've been getting multiple 7s on several tickets. That's an instant win symbol. This is the Scorching Hot 7s. So, I mean, yeah, I guess in theory it's dupes, but we're not going to get 7 in the winning number column. All right, 8, 4, 30, and 13. All right, so just the instant win 7s. What do we have? Let's get it. 5 and 5. It's just a money back win on ticket 58. All right, 0, 5, 8. Nothing special, just $10 more to the scoreboard. Yeah, when I scraped down Julu, I had said this was going to be a winner because we had the instant win 7s. But it's all good. All good. Now, we need this last one to be a win. And then we got our 17 wins. But like I mentioned, we are within the margin of error. Sometimes you'll find a book that has a couple extra wins. Sometimes a couple under. We are at 283 likes. If we get to 300, we will get a Price is Right yodel. All right. Here we go. Ticket number 59. Some people feel the black box is special. I just see it as another number that has an equal opportunity to lose. All right, 25. No 25. 9. 20. So if this ticket loses, despite not getting the odds, we still earned over half of our money back. So same shit, different toilet kind of deal. 20 and 29. 19 and 26. So we did not get the odds today. That is a loser. What's up? T-Naga Fuzz, new subscriber. Appreciate that. Sally's in the house. Thank you for saying hello. All right, guys. Thank you, Melissa, for finding us a bunch of wins towards the end there. Let's get rid of this scratch dust here and make way for some giveaways. All right. That's a big old pile of scratch dust there. We're going to break out the poisonous mushroom and see what we got. There we go. Get rid of that scratch dust and hopefully make way for some wins. We're going to let that dance for a second. 315 back is the score, according to Terry. Appreciate all the new subscribes. And if you guys want to stay subscribed, that would be fantastic because we do these giveaways every single Sunday. All right, so here was our winners. 2, 6, 9, 14, 18, 22, 25, 30, 35, 37, 38, 46, 49, blah, blah, blah. All right, this line indicates whether or not we got the odds, and we did not today. 17.7, we got 16 wins, but we did get over half of our money back. Again, thank you to Carolina Scratch Girl and Terry Knippen for gambling with me. Now, let's put up a parameter of numbers. Again, if you guys are liked and subscribed, you are eligible for this giveaway. All right, all you have to do is be liked and subscribed, and you're going to have a chance at this Ticket number 47, it's a 2,500 a week for life. Anything under 50 is yours. Anything 50 or over is split with the channel. You can win up to $100 just for being subscribed and hitting the like. Now I'm going to put up a parameter of numbers, okay? You get one guess and one guess only. If you guess more than once, one of my moderators is going to delete your comments and time you out. Do not guess more than one time, all right? The first person in the chat with that number will be the one acknowledged. The closest without going over, 1 through 552. Please make your entry now. One guess and one guess only. All right, the closest without going over is going to get a chance at this ticket. No purchase necessary. All you have to do is be subscribed and hit the like. And I appreciate the channel support. I really do. And we are over 300 likes. So you guys are going to get a Price is Right yodel. When the yodel ends, the stops will come in. When the yodel ends, the stops will come in. So have your guesses in by the time the yodel stops. All right. The closest without going over. And again, thank you all for watching, liking, and subscribing. I do appreciate it. All right, the stops are in. If your guess comes in after the stop, it will not count. Let's go to the random number picker and see what we have. The parameters are 1 through 552. Good luck, everybody. One guess only. Let's see. The closest without going over is 233. The closest without going over, 233. So moderators, if you could, please help me determine the winner. All right, 233. Thank you for catching that, Ted. 233. I told you, don't guess more than once. All right, let's go up to the top and see if we can find 233. Let's see, we got Rocky Top with 224. Oh, Mr. Pio just went over by 1. He put 234. 233 is what we're looking for. 225, Mashuk. 225, Mashuk. 229, Scratch Master. 229, Scratch Master so far. 229, Scratch Master. $232, Shane Swart. 232, Shane Swart. So it looks like 232, Shane Swart was just 1 away. Congratulations, and that is confirmed by Terry, Dawn, Heather, and a bunch of other people. Shane Swart, congratulations. Again, official Captain Scratch rules are at the beginning of the live stream. You must be 18 or over. You must have PayPal or Zelle, and you must email me within 24 hours. Mike OG says, I don't understand this. What was this we were guessing? I put up a parameter of numbers. I'm sorry if you weren't paying attention, Mike. People were guessing 1 through 552 for this subscriber giveaway tickets. All right, you must email me within 24 hours to claim your prize, okay? You must be 18 or over, and since I don't know you, Shane, I'm going to have to ask for you to prove that you are 18 or over to keep my ass out of trouble, okay? All right, thank you very much, everybody, for the channel support. Again, we do these giveaways every single Sunday, so stay that bell notification, all right? All right, good luck, Shane. 3, 11, and 22, 18. Nothing in the top row. We have 8 more shots. 31, 6, and 17, and 15. 4 more chances. Come on, Shane. 38, but no problem, buddy. Again, you don't have to prove anything if the ticket doesn't cooperate, but just have to put that out there. I have to protect myself. We don't want the Captain Scratch channel to just up and disappear because I violated YouTube's policies. All right, come on. One more scratch to go. Cash corner. Let's get it. A 25. I'm sorry, Shane. That one was a loser, my friend. I do apologize. All right, current channel members. All right. If you won a membership today, you will be added to the wheel for next Sunday. If you purchased a membership today, you were added to the members wheel. Okay. Again, you do not have to purchase a membership. You could have won a membership, making this yet another free giveaway. So let's go to my channel members wheel, where the newest members, Heather and Jay, were added. All of the other members going today are on here, and you see people with their name 3 times, like Various Dogs and Harley. That's because they're co-captains. They get 3 entries. It's one of the co-captain perks. And whoever's name it stops at is going to get this ticket. It's going to be... looks like Tri-State Scratcher. Congratulations, Tri-State Scratcher. All right. He or she does not have to be present at the time to win. They just have to email me within 24 hours of the event to claim their winnings. Bacon, thank you so much for that act of kindness. Bacon. Let's get Bacon on the wheel for 6 entries. Thank you very much, Fried Bacon. Very cool indeed. I love me some bacon too. 1, 2. Thank you very much for the channel support, and good luck to you on the act of kindness wheel. Appreciate that. All right, Tri-State Scratcher, you get this ticket number 48. It is coming off a loser. Anything under 50 is yours. Anything 50 or over is split with the channel. You can win up to $200 for being a channel member. Thank you, Tri-State. Good luck to you. What do we have? All right, no instant win symbols. Can still win by match. Of course, we just did this book. All right, 11, no match. And this ticket also is coming off of a loser from last Sunday. Now, I will be buying all new giveaway tickets for next Sunday's live stream. And they're all going to be the new tickets as well. 11, 21, 20, and 26. Come on, Tri-State. Let's see if we can win you some money. 12. I always try to give back to the community for supporting the channel every single Sunday. Sometimes these tickets don't cooperate. So sorry, Tri-State, but this one was a loser. All right, we have the act of kindness ticket coming up. Everybody that committed an act of kindness today. And I did see a few people that were encouraging people to like and subscribe, like Selena and Dawn again. So I'm going to give you guys an extra entry for encouraging people to like and subscribe. How much is a membership? Asked Sal. There's 3 tiers: sergeant, lieutenant, and co-captain. They all come with different perks. It's $2, $5, and $10 a month. All right, so let's go to the act of kindness wheel, where we have an abundance of kindness that happened today. It was through super chats, super sticker, gifted memberships, direct PayPals, answering trivia questions, acknowledging missed numbers, so on and so forth. Lots of entries here. We're going to scroll all the way up. You'll probably see your name if you participated. Okay. All of the co-captains keeping their membership, I consider an act of kindness. So let's give this a shuffle and a spin, and good luck. All right. Who was the kindest person to be determined by this wheel? It was Gene Bishop. Gene Bishop. He's one of our co-captains. Good luck, Gene Bishop, on this 50-50 ticket. And thank you all, everybody that participated in the act of kindness wheel today. Good luck, Gene Bishop. Is Gene Bishop in the house today? Gene is the kindest of all, acknowledged on this September 21st. Thank you, Gene Bishop, for your kindness. Thank you all for your kindness. It is very much appreciated. All right. Good luck, Gene. It is a 50-50. You can win up to $200. Okay. 50-50 split. You can win up to $200. Let's see if this 300 times the cash will cooperate. It's number 14. Good luck, Gene. Let's do a symbol hunt on this one. Now, this is currently my favorite ticket in Florida. It has paid me the most claimers. However, that could change tomorrow as far as being my favorite ticket. They're dropping a new $30 ticket tomorrow, and we're going to have the whole book live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a $900 gamble tomorrow, so make sure you guys are here to watch this new ticket action. All right, ticket number 14, we do have a hat trick possibility. We did not get any multipliers. Let's get a match. Good luck, Gene. 23. All right. Remember, failure to email me within 24 hours is going to be assumed that the money is donated back to the channel. All right, 72. Not there. One off that 73. 67. Come on, Gene. 26. 66. I'm randomly looking over at the chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. 57. Not there. Now, if we don't match downstairs, we still do have 3 very winnable bonuses. 100, 200, and 500 up top. 18. And again, all of my giveaway tickets do not have the barcode exposed. There's no way for me to know whether or not it's a winner or a loser. It is completely random. All right, no matches downstairs. All right. $100. 46. Not there. For $200. Yes, that is exactly why I buy a bunch of books on opening day, Ted. Opening day books usually have the best chance of being great. My theory is that the Florida Lottery is trying to gain interest by dropping a bunch of wins right away. Now, I'm not saying go out and buy a bunch of books and blow your budget, but what I'm saying is opening day books usually have some pretty good luck. And 24, one off that 23. I am so sorry, Gene. Although your acts of kindness are acknowledged, the tickets did not cooperate today. I will do my best to find some winners to give away next Sunday. Guys, today was pretty decent. We got 315 back out of 600 spent on the book. Next Sunday is also going to be the new $30 book. Thank you all again for the channel support. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go Bucks. Hopefully everyone out there, your teams win. It's football season. Time to go have fun. Good luck on all your scratches, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. Have a great night. Captain Scratch is out.